A group of people in the Triad all ran into the same issue. These people all needed help with home improvements.
And they all went to this guy for help, and they gave him thousands. Well, they'd quickly come to regret it.
That's when 2 Wants to Know's Kevin Kennedy got involved.
Tucked in the country, away from the noise of the city, is 20 acres of paradise, or as Daniel Craig calls it, a never-ending supply of work.
There's always a project that has to be done or something in need of repair around here at all times.
Daniel hiring some help with the bigger projects. Ivan Carlin tasked with some painting and hanging some new gutters.
He's actually done several jobs for us.
The latest job, install a new fence around the front porch to keep the dogs in.
He showed us a product where it was sectional strong fencing that he could install.
The job around $12,000, Daniel paying the money up front. A few months later, the work still not done. Ivan always having an excuse.
Either his mother had died or she was ill. The same thing happened, I believe, with a grandmother. There was another delay where everyone disappeared for at least 2 weeks, and he had blamed that one on his entire crew getting COVID.
After months of calling and texting and no progress, Daniel asks for a refund.
I told him I wanted my money back, and I gave him a deadline. That deadline approached and passed.
While waiting, Daniel did some digging, discovering an entire online community dedicated to victims of Ivan Carlin.
Some of the other jobs that he's worked for, that similar situations have happened with them where they have paid up front and haven't gotten work done.
At least a dozen other people posting complaints about Ivan, many still waiting for work or a refund.
He is a serial scammer. He does this he is deliberate and premeditated.
Kay Ramos and her husband hiring Ivan to refurbish a couple rental properties. That was back in February. The work never completed.
And every time there's an excuse. Every single time it's been an excuse. And we're talking excuses all the way up since February of this year.
Ryan and Kay eventually hiring another contractor. Ivan owes them almost $18,000.
He has like this script of lies that he has told us.
Kay starting that online Ivan alert campaign, exposing him before others hire him.
When I see a danger or a threat to this community, I can't sit back.
While warning others, Kay and Ryan did file a formal complaint with the Justice Department. They also sued Ivan in small claims court.
We've been asking for our money since March.
The list of people complaining is long. One of the names on it is Michael Hammer.
We're still struggling to get little things, answers, just completion on anything.
Michael hiring Ivan to paint the inside of the house, replace the flooring, and redo the kitchen. A $26,000 job. 5 months later, some work done, some not.
And we've really tried to work with him and be kind and be understanding, and it just gets blown up in our face every time.
At this point, part of the kitchen still needs painting. The old countertops need replacing and the floors redone. Ivan paid around $20,000.
Yeah, we would love to have our money back, but if we would just finish the job, all of this would go away.
Michael considering a lawsuit, buoyed by this. Ivan recently served on the Ramos case, a court awarding the couple $10,000 for services paid but never rendered.
We've learned from experience that he was not adequate to be able to complete these jobs and ultimately ended up taking our money.
That money paid to Ivan back in February. In September, we went looking for him and found him at a job site.
Us, we're gonna do the job, but if the house had more problems, we was gonna fix them, but they got pissed, so there's nothing I can do.
What he can do now is repay Ryan and Kay the money. Even he admits he owes them.
Are you going to give him the money back? Okay.
Why not? It's not my money. I'm saying to you, they're gonna get the money.
Okay.
I'm not running away.
You heard what he said, and yet he still is yet to pay them back. That goes for Daniel and several other people as well.
We have done a lot of work around here, and you think, like they say, I'm a criminal because 2 jobs at 1 hour? It's not. That's not the issue.
Ivan defending himself and his work. A group of customers who now identify as victims, asking for justice.
I think what he is doing is he is taking on more jobs so that he can pay a pittance back to the people he owes to, and he's digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself.
That final financial hole could be upwards of $70,000. So what will Ivan do? What's next for all these customers? And how many more people will will file a complaint or lawsuit. We'll keep you posted. In Greensboro, Kevin Kennedy, 2 Wants to Know.
Well, the contractor actually reached out to us this afternoon with an update. He says the work at Michael Hammer's home will be completed in 2 weeks. As for the money he owes several people, he told us he's working with his customers about providing a full refund. He says he hopes to have some of the money returned by next week. We will stay on top of this.